Good afternoon, everyone. Steve Georgia here from Allendale's Trading Floor. It's December 6th. We had an interesting day today. We did have corn and beans down pretty hard. Corn and wheat down pretty hard here for most of the session. But we did find some pretty good buying here at the close. From the floor, they were reporting that we had seen about 2,000 wheat contracts in March bought there at the close, 2,400 corn contracts bought at the close, and 2,700 bean contracts for March bought at the close as well. So you had someone in there buying this at the close and ending up pushing these markets off of their lows, and in this case for beans, making new highs within the last few minutes as well. Beans closed 12 1/4 cents higher, with wheat finishing about 2 cents higher. The big thing this morning that came out that a lot of traders were focusing on was export sales. We did have corn come out with the lowest export sales that we've ever had for this week, and very negative. Once again, guys talking about demand. Losing demand at these levels again, and the markets reacted. So we did sell off sharply early in the session. But the other stories in beans. We had very good bean exports, so beating expectations and giving the traders a sense of support in here. But also showing that we do still have demand yet for these beans. So that kept some good support underneath the beans today. And as I mentioned, closing near the highs for the session. Also looking at some of these outside markets that helped kind of feed this negative attitude early today. The dollar up about 50 cents. So this is the biggest move that we've seen for the dollar to the upside here that we've seen in a long time. But with that dollar rallying, crude oil dropping back about $1.50. So the energy markets were taking a little break here today. But we've been getting a lot of sloppy trade here with the energies. So continue watching that, though. We do have some good support just below the markets that we're going to need to stay above. Otherwise, we could end up seeing the energies maybe take another leg lower. Looking at the metals today, as we've been talking, some very volatile moves over the last few days for the metals. We did start off quite a bit lower today for gold and silver, but we fought our way back. Gold up $7 right now, still hovering near that 1,700 level, with the silver up right now about 10 cents. So even with the dollar up about 50 cents, we've seen the metals strengthen up as well and come off their lows rather nice. Now we'll see how we finish the week, because we are still down for the week. So that weekly chart will be something to certainly watch here tomorrow. As far as the livestock today, fat cattle up 60 cents, rallying about $1.20 off of its lows. So that puts that February contract at that 130, 120. Maybe, the big thing here is maybe because of some overdone ideas. We still don't have, there's been talk out there of lower cash trades, still not a confirmation on that yet. So we'll see what happens here tomorrow. But we had wholesale beef that was lower this morning. That should have put a little pressure on it, but we did find some support here in the cattle, maybe because we had a little overdone ideas here from the downward move that we've seen the last few days. Hogs, this is the first time in a long time that we're down $1.40. This is in the December contract, 83.60. So cash markets have been firm. Yesterday they were up a little bit as well, but they weren't up as much as what some had expected or continuing to make the jumps that we've seen. So they've slowed down. The expectation maybe to see the cash hogs trade a little lower today. We'll see if that is the case or not. But today's break was a pretty sharp break for hogs. And we were able to close near the lows today for these hogs as well. That may give some further negative momentum over the next few days, as long as the cash market can stay weak as well. But watch that. As we've mentioned before, the cash market's king here, especially in that December contract, and may give us a little bit more of some downside pressure if that cash market can stay weak. We got our conference coming up in January. I know we've mentioned it before, but guys, give us a call. Get your seat reserved. I promise you guys a good time out here. We've got a lot of great speakers this year, and want to make sure that we got a seat reserved for you. So give us a call, 800-262-7538, or check us out on the web at allendale-inc.com. Hope you guys had a great day today. We'll talk to you tomorrow.